Reimagine Middle Branch is fundamentally about equity and justice, resilience, and health. Together, we're shaping a plan for the transformation of the Middle Branch into a vital natural resource that empowers, strengthens, and connects the incredible people and communities of South Baltimore. Our engagement process is focused on equity and inclusion. We want to share the project with as many people as possible here in South Baltimore and beyond, and develop a final end product that respects all of the input that we receive.
The Middle Branch is part of the Chesapeake Bay, which is known for its beauty and bounty. Reimagine Middle Branch offers an incredible opportunity to improve the Patapsco's water quality, restore its environmental health, and secure South Baltimore's resilience in the face of climate change and increasing natural disasters. In addition to the environmental and economic benefits, the project will ultimately yield genuine quality of life improvements that benefit health and create memories.
By integrating economic development, prioritizing local job creation, entrepreneurship, and wealth building for South Baltimore communities, we mitigate against displacement and equitably rebalance the distribution of resources. Our goal is to ensure that the revitalization of the Middle Branch creates direct sources of economic opportunity for communities.
The area around Middle Branch has a legacy of transportation infrastructure functioning as a barrier and denying neighborhood access to the park. Using complete streets techniques, which rebalances space on existing roads, will strengthen connections between neighborhoods and job centers by dramatically prioritizing the human experience of the Middle Branch. Combined with an extensive new trail network, pedestrians and people riding bikes or scooters will be able to make new, safer connections between neighborhood and waterfront amenities.
And some of these trails will tell a story about African American history and culture by linking together significant places and offering new cultural programming. Places like the Potter's Field in Cherry Hill, or Mount Auburn Cemetery, or the location of the old Black Sox Stadium.
In the face of environmental injustice, our team emphasizes a JEDI approach to Reimagine Middle Branch. JEDI is justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And the plan is organized by 3 equity frameworks: protect and connect the shoreline, transform barriers into connections, and support communities with parks and development.
These frameworks compose a new park system that is fully integrated with South Baltimore neighborhoods and strategically positioned to catalyze local economic growth. We are excited for new jobs and connections, new health and vitality, new beauty and growth. The Middle Branch will be a common ground where people come together and thrive.
Our vision for the Middle Branch begins in Brooklyn and Curtis Bay. Starting at Masonville Cove, the Middle Branch's 11 miles of green shoreline will grow to the new Patapsco Marsh at the mouth of the river and Reedbird Island further south. The shoreline and wetlands will improve water quality and mitigate future flooding. These parks and natural areas will be connected by the Brooklyn Waterfront and Frankfurst trails, providing new water access and opening Reedbird Island to the public for the first time. To further improve access and connectivity, we propose transforming Hanover Street, East Patapsco Avenue, and Pennington Avenue into multimodal complete streets and incentivizing neighborhood commercial development along the corridors. These streets and trails link to the area's largest project, the transformation of the Little Hanover and Potee bridges from overscaled highways to neighborhood streets. With this initiative, we seek to add a generous greenway facing the Middle Branch that would include bike lanes, wide sidewalks, and fishing overlooks. Across the 2 bridges in Cherry Hill, our vision centers on an expanded and improved Middle Branch Park, which will begin at Reedbird Park, extend around MedStar Harbor Hospital, and reach west to Smith Cove. The park's shoreline will be restored and expanded into wetlands to protect nearby low-lying areas from flooding and sea level rise. The shoreline and water trails will connect park amenities, including a native plant and tree nursery, the new Cherry Hill Fitness and Wellness Center, the Middle Branch Boathouse, the marina, and boardwalks over Smith Cove. Beginning in Cherry Hill and extending north to the new Mount Clair Museum in Carroll Park, the African American Heritage Trail will connect historically significant sites such as the Cherry Hill Potter's Field and Mount Auburn Cemetery, and play host to cultural programming that celebrates the rich histories of South Baltimore neighborhoods. To connect neighborhoods to the water and parks, as well as to transit and new development sites, key streets including Hanover Street, Potee Street, and Waterview Avenue will be updated with new sidewalks, crossings, and bike lanes. The street updates include a significant transformation of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Bridge, reducing car lanes to create a corridor that is safe and convenient for bikes and people. At the base of the bridge in Cherry Hill, we seek to reroute traffic to Hanover Street, expand the park, and create a new green gateway for South Baltimore. In response to feedback from the community, we propose a plan that incorporates spaces for events and festivals, parties and family gatherings, and fishing and boating. The hilltop playground, surrounded by native meadow planting, takes advantage of the park's hilly landscape to feature slides, climbing courses, and lookouts. The lawn, already a great feature in the park, will be shaped and oriented for views across the water and sightlines to downtown, planted with oak and hickory trees native to the Chesapeake upland forests, and feature a stage for events and performances. A new event pavilion will offer the community a place to hold gatherings on the water. West of the event pavilion, we plan to transform the boathouse into a marketplace and food concession featuring local businesses and vendors. We plan to expand and improve facilities for the boating that's already popular in the park today. The new boathouse will include expanded boat storage, workout spaces, and classrooms. Next to the boathouse, Sandy Beach will offer easy water access for kayaks and canoes. Continuing west, past a reconfigured marina, Smith Cove will feature natural areas of restored marshes and Chesapeake maritime forests, fishing piers, and small pavilions for cookouts and barbecues. The boardwalks in Smith Cove wind through wetlands planted with loblolly pine and bald cypress trees and connect to the future Westport waterfront. And a woodland playground will welcome families from Westport, Lakeland, and Cherry Hill. The Middle Branch's green shoreline will front new developments in Westport and Port Covington and extend north to Ridgely's Cove, where large wetlands will form maritime parkland, green stormwater infrastructure, and create a significant natural resource at the mouth of the Gwynns Falls. Trails in Ridgely's Cove, including a pedestrian bridge and boardwalk, will traverse the water and connect to the Gwynns Falls Trail, linking Black Sox Park to the west, Swan Park to the east, and Underpass Park to the north. Complete Streets continue to provide critical access from neighborhoods to the water here. Beginning from projects already underway on Warner Street, improvements will link Pigtown, Ridgely's Delight, Bar Circle, Sharp-Leadenhall, Otterbein, and the other South Baltimore neighborhoods to the Middle Branch. Named for the Negro League baseball team that used to play here, Black Sox Park offers the opportunity for a range of activation, from a Little League field to a set of trails winding through woodlands and wetlands. The African American Heritage Trail will pass through the park and connect to other historically and culturally significant sites in the area. Across Ridgely's Cove, Swan Park will be improved and reoriented to the water, with a beach and kayak house with boat rentals. Connecting the two parks is the east-west pedestrian bridge. Along with improved connectivity, we seek to offer access to the historic swing bridge and create a destination on the water totally unique to the Middle Branch. Starting at the east-west bridge, a boardwalk will cross Ridgely's Cove under the I-395 highway and land at Underpass Park, where communities north of the Middle Branch are welcomed to the water with a skate park, sports courts, and a boat launch. These frameworks and priority projects come from input received early on from community leaders. They have been continuously reinforced and refined based on further input from residents and stakeholder groups in the communities surrounding the Middle Branch. This vision for South Baltimore builds on work completed, funded, and underway, and is catalyzing near-term improvements slated for development in the next 5 years. Ultimately, Reimagine Middle Branch aims to build a network of places and spaces that support health, vitality, and future investments across South Baltimore.